Hey guys, and welcome to Off the Cuff. Today I'm going to talk about setting some ground rules. So it's slowly coming up to winter time, and I've got like my hoodie sticking up on my chair. And I was looking at you, pulling a funny face. Were you going to sneeze again?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we both got a cold. So Finney's got a cold. He's coughing. I'm trying to push through, but not feeling like doing anything. To be completely fair, the motivation's a little bit gone. It drains you. But yeah, slowly sticking up the hoodies here. I think I've got about 4 on here. So
You're like Joey from Friends, but like with hoodies instead of black pants.
onion layers, eh? So basically, not last week, the week before, we had a holiday in Wellington. Now, I've told myself at the start of the year that I was going to give myself some weeks for taking time off, right? But I haven't really set any specific ground rules, any rules for how I'm going to deal with it, when those times are going to be, or anything along those lines. Basically, I just kind of said to myself, yeah, you'll need some time off, maybe not, maybe you won't take it. Just this weird, undecisive thing that I've started with, right? And I don't find that to be a very good idea. Now, from experience and from what I've basically learned over the last few weeks since I've been working on these 7-day games, I figured out that you really do need to have some, even if you don't have them at the start, slowly put them in place, some rules for yourself. Now, I find it much easier when you tell yourself that allow yourself a certain amount of time off. Like, for example, I say to myself, I'm going to take 4 weeks of this year, and they can be 2 weeks at a time, or 1 week, or a few days, whatever it is. Like in my case, it will be a week at minimum because that's how my 7-day game works. But giving yourself the time. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is you're always going to feel like you're failing. If you don't have any proper rules in place, you're going to feel like you're neglecting your work, you're doing, badly, and you're going to go into having a break anyway because you will wear yourself out, and essentially you are going to not enjoy it, not have a break, and not feel rested afterwards. So I figured out basically that this is something I need to do. Now, this is my 2nd week I've taken off this year. I am allowing myself a couple more. And I was trying to push through all the way until the end to try and make sure that I get all my stuff done, finishing the last Lighty Bulb, which is actually finished now, but that was a week after. So I was trying to get all this stuff done, but literally I was driving the people around me mad, namely Charlie. So Finney was kind of just looking at me going, why is he got a weird face, and why is he running around trying to do all this stuff, and why does he look grumpy possibly? But I don't know.
As long as he went uppy, he didn't care.
As long as what?
He got uppy, he didn't care.
Yeah, he likes me to carry him a lot, so yeah. He's a little bit lazy to walk. He's at that age, but no. For real, I was really pushing myself, spreading myself thin. Basically, I was giving myself no time to enjoy the lead up to the holiday packing or anything like that. Not that packing is enjoyable, but it's a part of what you need to do. And basically, on the last night, after driving everybody insane with trying to get everything finished, I had decided that I just got to let it go, and this is one of those times where I just can't handle and tackle everything, and there's got to be a better system in place. It's sort of like if you tell yourself, look, I am going to eat healthy, right? Because it's better for you in general, for longevity, all that sort of stuff, well-being. But I'm going to allow myself 1 thing or 2 things a week where I don't think about what I'm going to eat. And, that can be anything. I can go get a pizza. I can go buy a burger, whatever it is. And
2-minute noodles.
2-minute noodles. They're not, no.
Your guilty pleasure, cup of soups.
Yeah. Stuff like that. So if you give yourself a thing where you give yourself a role, right? That this is what you're doing. You feel much better coming out of it because you don't feel bad for taking that opportunity. It's extra lighting on this side. That way the camera doesn't lose focus because it's better when there's some light on you. Yeah, you feel better because you've given yourself those rules, and you don't feel guilty coming out of it because you've had a burger or something. And this is again relating to the whole holiday thing and actually taking time off and feeling comfortable with it. Saying, hey, look, this is time out. This is time out. I'm not going to think about anything. I'm going to cut social media out for the week. I'm going to not record. Sorry, I'm going to record videos because that's what I've done in Wellington, for example, when we went, which was an awesome trip, by the way. But I'm not going to edit them. I'm going to leave it for the week afterwards and actually take a full week off, actually remove myself from the computer. It's healthy for the brain, it really is. I felt better having done it and not having to worry about it everything while I was down there. So that's my 2 cents. That's my advice to anyone who is starting out and possibly trying to go hardcore and all that. And by all means, go, push yourselves, do everything, but do give yourself time out, because if you don't, eventually, like me, you will start feeling a little bit burned out, and it's not healthy. And if you want to be in it for the long run, it's probably a better idea that you set some ground rules, right? I wrote a little thing here so I can take a photo and do my thumbnail. So really bad little note.
You got it right. Well done.
At least I did, yes. All right. Have a really good week, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Later.